The 57th annual Wheat Capital Basketball Tournament continues on Squirtle as we get ready for our boys' third place game as the Tecumseh Savages will take on the Chisholm Longhorns. The Savages are 2-6 on the season. Chisholm is 5-3. Chisholm lost to the OKC Knights in the semifinals last night, 55-52. Tecumseh lost to Kingfisher, 83-43 in yesterday's semifinal action. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst with you here this afternoon. And Adam, you take a look at a Tecumseh squad that they ran into the meat grinder yesterday against Kingfisher. They're just trying to bounce back. They would feel like they're very successful this weekend if they can finish third in this tournament after having to get by Kingfisher yesterday.
You know, the unique thing about Kingfisher is a lot of times you want to use a really great team as a measuring stick. Kingfisher is so good that they're not even like a realistic measuring stick. Because when you're playing small school basketball, which is what this still really is, and you play a team like Kingfisher that has two elite-level Division I basketball players and another guard that could play at about any small college in our area, it's honestly not fair. And I've gotten to see them twice, Tecumseh, and obviously we are very familiar with Chisholm. They're a good basketball team, so I think this is going to be a really good game.
Starting lineups for Chisholm: Heston Daniels, a senior Parker Warnock, senior Hunter Combs, senior Cody Wickert, and senior Luke Balinte, a very veteran squad. For Tecumseh, sophomore Brady Overstreet, junior Davion Mays, senior Peyton Clutter, senior Jake Trice, and junior Jay Mitchell. Chisholm, the home white uniforms. Tecumseh, the road blacks. The opening tip is controlled by the Longhorns, and here we go. We're playing for the third place hardware on the boys' side. The Garber Lady Wolverines just won the third place trophy on the girls' side just a moment ago, beating Chisholm. Balini inside, cut off, outside right to Heston Daniels. His three is no good. And here comes Jake Trice, hurrying down the floor. Jake, gonna get him for double dribble. I don't know what he was trying to do right there as he dribbled through traffic. Tried to dish into the corner, I think, but he kept the dribble. Turnover number one. We got 12 games going on Squirtle right now.
13.
Exactly right. To the basket for the layup, up and in. That is Hunter Combs. He got popped in the face as well. And Chisholm on top 2-0.
You know, one of the players that I've seen a lot, very impressed with on the Tecumseh side of the ball is the youngster Overstreet, number 3. He's a great shooter.
Double team inside, and Luke Balinte comes up with the loose change as the ball was rolling underneath. A little more than a minute into this one. Chisholm on top 2-0 with the basketball. Left side, Daniels for 3. Airballed it long. And a fight for the rebound on the floor. It will go against Peyton Clutter. It'll be his first. Championship Saturday night comes up after this one. Got all the action for you here on Squirtle. Wide open 3 in the corner. Cody Wickert knocks it down.
Good looking shot by Wickert there.
Chisholm on top 5-0, a minute and a half in. Trap on the far sideline. Mitchell ends up with it inside. He's called for the offensive foul. You talk about the old bull in a china shop. There you go.
Yeah, no doubt. Good job sliding over there. That's one of those charges you know, a lot of times kids won't take against a bigger player like that, so credit Chisholm there.
Jay Mitchell is a big bull. Chisholm with the basketball in the 5-0 lead. Going for the steal was Davion Mays. Oh, nice cut to the back door. Heston Daniels scores. The assist to Luke Balinte. 7-0.
We saw Chisholm do this yesterday, too, to the OKC Knights.
The trap leads to a steal, which leads to a missed layup, but the follow-up and good by Parker Warnock, and a timeout called by Tecumseh. 9-0 start for Chisholm. 5:53 to play in the first quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching the Wheat Capital Tournament on Squirtle, presented by Bank Central.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst back with you at Paul J. Uther Fieldhouse at Chisholm High School, and the Chisholm Longhorns have jumped out to a quick 9-0 lead. As Tecumseh turned the ball over 3 times early on.
I don't mean to jinx Chisholm, but this is very similar to how yesterday's game started.
You are exactly right. They ended up losing that ball game. There was another turnover and a layup on the other end, up and in for Hunter Combs.
It's too much dribbling for Tecumseh. You don't want to dribble the ball a ton against the zone press like this.
Dribbling right into that trap across the timeline. Get it into the half court this time. In the lane, Peyton Clutter loses the basketball. Now he's tied up. The arrow's going to keep it on that end. You can see Parker Warnock saying there's got to be a travel in there somewhere. Baseline right throw in now for Brady Overstreet. Into the corner, wide open. Mays steps around the defender and knocks down the 17-footer. And Tecumseh on the board. Took him almost 3 minutes to score. 11-2. Heston Daniels, left side, finding Hunter Combs. Combs, a good tournament. 19 points on Thursday, 18 yesterday. He'll drive the baseline, cut off. Swing it out high to Cody Wickert, who loses the basketball. Back the other way we go for the layup. Up and in, the and one opportunity coming as Brady Overstreet will score and go to the free throw line.
Good take there by Overstreet.
Foul was the first on Parker Warnock. Overstreet, 23 points on Thursday, 19 yesterday. Has drained 9 3-pointers and now 6 for 10 at the free throw line in the tournament.
He's a really good shooter. Only a sophomore, too.
No, he is a sophomore. 11-5 the score now. In the lane, runner with the right hand, up and in for Hunter Combs. He's got a quick 6. 13-5. This Chisholm squad averages 52 points a game. They're off to a quick start here this afternoon. They score 52 and give up 50 a contest. Tecumseh giving up 11 more points than they score every game, 63-52.
Nifty ball handling out there by Overstreet.
Called the first foul of the ball game on Hunter Combs. Overstreet works it right back inside to Jay Mitchell, and Mitchell called for the offensive foul, and he might have just got teed up. He did. And that'll be a personal foul as well, so he's got 3 quick.
Yeah. And you can't have that kind of a reaction after they call a foul on you. Unfortunately, that's, even if you don't say anything improperly, you're attracting attention to yourself, and so that's an automatic technical when that happens.
So the technical taken by Heston Daniels. Yeah, I'm looking at his reaction right now on a replay, and more demonstrative than anything he said.
We kind of saw that last year with Coach Hardaway in the area tournament, remember?
You're exactly right.
And when you're a bigger guy, you're like him, and you're a bigger guy, and your actions are more noticeable.
10-point lead now, 15-5. And a turnover, the second of the ball game for Chisholm. In the half court, Davion Mays has it around Daniels into the corner, driving the baseline. The pull-up jumper by Trice. And out of bounds will go back to Chisholm.
If anybody cared, the Rams are leading the Seahawks 20-10.
Stunning, the Seahawks playing at home, and they are down. Halfway through the first quarter, Chisholm by a deuce and a steal in the backcourt. Brady Overstreet off to Clutter. Take it back. That is Jose Lugo who just checked in, and he was bumped and fouled. And this will be on Cody Wickert. It'll be his first. Team foul number 3, the baseline right throw in for Overstreet. Inbound right side to Lugo. Lugo out high, nearly had his pocket picked by Daniels. Hands off to Overstreet. Open 3 right side, good. Brady Overstreet a quick 6. His 10th three-point make of the weekend, 15-8.
I think you're going to see that kid playing at the next level.
And that's going to be a foul on Peyton Clutter. He'll pick up his second. And team foul number 5. And hurrying into the ball game for Tecumseh is Zarek Harjo. Zarek, a sophomore, has scored 12 points in 2 tournament games. Daniels left side, skip pass right, deflected but picked up by Cody Wickert. He'll miss the 3 and the ball will trickle out of bounds. It'll stay on this end. And the baseline left throw in for Hunter Combs. Daniels, 3 in the right corner off the inbounds pass. He knocks it down. Heston Daniels has 7.
A nice little inbounds play by Chisholm there.
10-point game, 18-8. Offensive foul on the other end. That's like 3 of them. Now you've got some contact between Luke Belente and also Jake Trice.
Yeah, they're going to need to get those 2 guys separated in a hurry.
That could have gotten ugly right there. They were bumping a little bit, and now Trice is saying, what the heck? 3 to play in the first quarter. Chisholm up by 10. Getting a little chippy out there early on. Right side, Daniels has it. Bounce pass right elbow to Combs. Combs, nice move through traffic. He's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Tecumseh, located southeast of Shawnee, east of the Oklahoma City metro area. First time we've seen them in this tournament.
I believe Tecumseh is home of Mary Fallon. Is that correct?
I think you might be right. I've been down there a couple of times. Done some JUCO basketball down that way. Free throw for Hunter Combs is up and good. He'll get a second opportunity. (20-8), 12-point lead. Good start for the Longhorns. Skip pass, right side. Davion Mays, top side now to Jose Lugo. Left corner, there's a 3, which grazes the front of the rim, no good, but an offensive rebound by Mays, and he'll shoot free throws. That 3 missed in the corner by Harjo. And Mays to the line. Davion has scored 14 points in 2+ tournament games. He's 4 for 5 at the free throw line this weekend. First one is on the way. Got it.
Good looking free throw. Really, this is the second game that we've watched on back-to-back days where really Chisholm's in complete control early on in the game. Kind of anxious to see how they
can finish it.
Yes.
Free throw up and in. Davion Mays 2 for 2 at the stripe. He has 4 points. 10-point game, 20-10 as Chisholm has doubled up Tecumseh. He'll break some pressure. Daniels in the half court. Right side finding Huston Lane. Back out to Daniels, deep 3 over the backboard, but it'll stay on this end with Chisholm. The foul will go against Chisholm. Excuse me, it's on Lane, his first. That ball went over the backboard but didn't hit anything, so it was a play-on situation. Cross-court pass to Lugo. Lugo is trapped. Passes out high, nearly stolen away, but it ends up in Brady Overstreet's hands. He'll trigger a long 3. Offensive rebound and stick back is no good, but the tip is up and in for Jake Trice.
When you're a shooter like Overstreet, that was a pass, Tom.
Exactly right. Give me the assist. 20-12. 8-point ball game. Warnock out between the rings, leaves it for Lane. Lane near side to Daniels. Skip pass right. Lane has it. One dribble picks up. Back out high to Warnock. Left side to Daniels. Heston dribbles out high left. Cross court bounce pass to Lane. Working at the high post. It was Intended for Warnock, it's stolen away, leads to a layup on the other end for Brady Overstreet. He has 8. Pays off the turnover, the 4th turnover for Chisholm. Belente on the other end will be fouled and shoot 2.
Really good job by Tecumseh here. Got down really big early, and they've cut this down to 6 now.
So Luke Belente to the line for 2. He scored 13 points in 2 tournament games, 7 on Thursday, 6 yesterday, and he's 1 for 1 at the free throw line this weekend, and he misses the free throw off the heel.
You could tell he didn't like that one right away.
1:08 to play in the first quarter. Amos Galloway, a sophomore, checks in for the Savages. They're coached by Bryant Edwards. Of course, Chisholm coached by Corey Miller. Free throw up and in. Belente 1 for 2 at the stripe. 21-14, 7-point ball game.
Good look.
On the other end, an and one opportunity. Belente will be booked for the foul. And free throws are coming for Jake Trice. Jake has 4, his first trip to the line this weekend. Scored 14 on Thursday, had 7 yesterday. Up and in. They're creeping closer, 21-17. Cross-court pass into the half court. Now between the rings, Warnock left side to Lane. Back out high now to Cody Wickert, right side to Daniels. Between the rings, Lane, left side. Finding Wickert into the lane. There is Warnock, shot no good. Warnock fights for the rebound underneath with Amos Galloway, and Galloway wins the battle. Here comes Galloway in the half court now, handing off to Davion Mays. Cross court left side to Brady Overstreet. They'll work it underneath. Shot is up, a nice defense right there by Warnock as he forced Jake Trice into a not so great shot. And with 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Chisholm has the ball up 7. 10 to play. Daniels out near the timeline. Off the ball screen right. 4, 3, and 2. Needs to get something off, and with 1.1 seconds to play, the reach in on Harjo, his first. It is only team foul. Well, it's team foul number 9, so 1 and 1 coming.
Really bad foul.
Really was. 1.1 seconds to play in the quarter. Daniels going to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 at the stripe already this afternoon. He has 7 points.
Especially a free throw shooter like Daniels.
Yep.
Foul him 25 foot. Well, no, say
and
that.
Then he misses, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So Tecumseh dodges the bullet right there. 8 minutes down. Chisholm leads Tecumseh 21-17. We'll take a break. The second quarter is coming up. Boys' third place game at the 52nd annual Wheat Capital Basketball Tournament on Squirtle.
Call Roll-Offs Inc. at 580-ROLL-OFF, a complete container service company for all your trash, demolition, cleanup, or scrap metal needs. We're a family-owned and operated company with offices in Stillwater, Perry, and Enid. Call Roll-Offs Inc. 580-ROLL-OFF.
Big Finish 2020 is on at Johnson's of Kingfisher. Hi, it's Jeff Johnson. Find a deal in December on remaining 2020 Ram 1500s at johnsonsofkingfisher.com. Like our new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs. Thinking of a new truck? Then you owe yourself to experience the best and unequaled ride and control that Ram has to offer during the Big Finish event. Deals in December? See them at Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. A dealership you'll find only in a place like Kingfisher. Same name,
same family
since 1927.
We go to the second quarter. Chisholm leads Tecumseh 21-17. Longhorns led early on by Hunter Combs with 8 points. Heston Daniels with 7. Tecumseh being paced by Brady Overstreet. He's got 8 points. Jake Trice has 5. Tecumseh lost to Kingfisher yesterday, 83-43, after beating Perry 66-63 in the first round. For Chisholm, they lost to the OKC Knights 55-52 last night. Beat Alva 51-43 on Thursday. And a turnover by Chisholm to start the quarter. On the other end, a layup up and no good in traffic, and a foul, and free throws are coming. As going to the line will be Zarek Harjo. Foul is the third on Hunter Combs. So foul trouble early on.
He's shooting a lot of free throws this quarter, I have a feeling.
Harjo misses his first. Combs will take his seat as Luke Balenta gets right back in there. It's a one-possession game after Chisholm had jumped out early, 11-0 and 15-5, 20-8. And now we'll go back to the other end and shoot free throws. The second foul on Harjo. Parker Warnock. So when's our next action? We're going to have action from the Cashin tournament coming up in a couple of weeks, right?
Correct. And then we will be back in Enid.
Downtown Basketball Festival at the Stride Bank Center.
We may pick up a few, big games, big matchups between there.
Second free throw. Up and in. Parker Warnock has 4. 5-point game, 23-18. Oh, in the backcourt, they're going to get Heston Daniels. He's going for the steal and a little too much contact. He'll pick up his first, and we'll shoot free throws now. You're right. It could turn into a free throw shooting contest here in the second quarter.
They're going to catch up on the time they've had where they've been early on all these games. I don't think Joey's going to have to put any extra minutes between it.
Harjo going back to the free throw line. He was 1 for 2 there a moment ago, and he misses the front end. Chisholm can add to that lead again. Left side, Warnock into the corner, Balenta. Top of the key, Daniels off the screen by Balenta. The jump pass right side, and now driving into the lane.
The clock's not running.
Wickert. Got to start that clock. Garber's seen that before. The Garber Lady Wolverines, they dealt with that yesterday in their overtime loss to Kingfisher.
Didn't mean to interrupt you, Tom.
No, that's fine. You're telling the story as much as I am, so. Out between the rings, Heston Daniels. 5 senior starters for the Chisholm Longhorns. Left side, Warnock has it. Top of the key to Wickert. Right side to Daniels. Skip pass left to Warnock. Gets his feet set, misses the 3 short. Rebound is deflected to Cody Wickert. They'll reset now. A 3 on the right wing by Wickert. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Brady Overstreet. In the backcourt, Jose Lugo was double teamed, got it away, and underneath they're going to find somebody open, and they do in that case. Jake Trice has 7. 23-20, the one-possession ball game with 6:37 to play in the first half.
That was a good job by Trice there of getting that outlet pass quick and going up fast. With a lot of time you see those post players turn and drop the ball down low, but man, he got it off quick.
Near side, Daniels, skip the pass right, it's intercepted. Telegraphed it back the other way, Jose Lugo is fouled. And free throws coming, that'll be the 9th team foul on Chisholm, so a 1-and-1. They're going to count the basket, they're going to count, say he was in the shot, so 2 free throws are coming. So Lugo to the stripe for 2. The foul is the second on Warnock. And the free throw rattles home. Second opportunity off the front rim, no good. We got somebody in here that I don't have on my roster. Bryce Patton is into the ball game for Chisholm. He's a junior. "14-foot jumpers, true."
Tied it up.
Jake Trice. We are tied. 23-all. After an 11-0 start for Chisholm. You're spot on with your analysis about Chisholm getting off to great starts and not being able to keep it up. 5-0 run right now for the Savages from Tecumseh.
And I don't know if it's the opposing teams just not you know, they are not used to the frantic pace kind of early on, and they make an adjustment. But we saw this happen in the last game too.
First tie of the ball game, as a matter of fact, after that 11-0 start. 5.5 to play in the first half. Warnock all the way to the cup, he scores. Second field goal, he's got 6 points. 25-23. Overstreet throws one up over from behind the backboard, and coming over the back on the rebound, they'll book the foul on Jake Trice. It'll be his first. The difficulty level on that one for Brady Overstreet was up there.
Yeah, I think he just kind of lost his bearings and knew the only thing he could do was just throw it up. So
falling out of bounds.
That was an oh-no shot.
And free throws coming on the other end. Luke Bellini, 1 for 2 at the line this afternoon. We'll shoot the front end of the 1-on-1. Actually, no, 2 free throws coming here on the double bonus, and he makes the first.
Ethan must be really interested in that Hooker merit score. The ticker, it's been on Hooker merit the whole time.
Oh. Second free throw is no good. 26-23. And Merritt leads 15-11 if you want to know. Turn around in the lane. There's a basket for Jose Lugo. His first field goal. He has 3 points. 26-25, under 5 to play in the first half. You can keep up with all the scores across the state on the ticker as long as we keep it running. Bellini throws it away.
Or you can also you can download the Squirtle app too as well.
That's always good. That's always good. Tecumseh turns it over for the 4th time. Coming up at halftime, we'll recap what happened in the first half of this one. Also go back and recap the rest of the day for you. The early games today, 1 game got canceled because of COVID. The girls' consolation title game did not get played between Alva and Woodward because Alva had COVID issues. That is a term I'm going to be glad not to ever have to use again whenever we can't or don't have to. I'm ready to get packed houses back here at Paul J. Uther Field House for this tournament.
No doubt. And credit to the schools all over the state. You know, they're doing a great job, and it's just been, you know, these administrations are having to deal with things they never thought they'd have to deal with.
That's exactly right.
And Chisholm has done a fantastic job with this tournament. You got the guy that randomly walks around and sprays the benches down in areas where kind of common areas where people are sitting.
I kind of got in his way the other day. I'm really hoping that stuff wasn't too deadly, because I took a pretty good shot of it. Skip past baseline, short corner jumper. Lane can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, though, and in the lane, Cody Wickert with the finish. He's got 5. 3-point game, 28-25. It's always fun to call good close games, so from the fans' point of view and the announcer's point of view, let's have a good close ball game. 3 for the tie, no good by Trice. Back the other way comes Parker Warnock. Warnock pass is intercepted. Run out ahead to Jose Lugo, who scores. 28-27. Under 3 to play in the first half. Daniels holds out between the rings. It's that 2-3 Tecumseh zone. Poking and prodding around the perimeter. Lane left wing, up beyond the arc.
You better pass and move against the zone. Either that or you better hit shots.
Banker in. Speaking of, Cody Wickert banks in the triple. He's got 8. That's his second 3-point make of the afternoon. 31-27 the score. Back to a 2-possession lead for Chisholm.
That is a second glassed-in 3 in as many games. You don't see that too often.
Slow dribble into the half court.
Oh, it's fine.
Overstreet right side. Hands off to Trice. They weave out high. Now an open three left side. Missing by low. It falls in. I spoke too soon. Jose Lugo getting the home court roll on the road. 31-30. Under 2 to play in the first half. Good ball game. Warnock off the window and in. Parker Warnock, 8 points for him. 33-30. Overstreet, up off the window, almost got it to go. Would have been a circus shot if he could have finished it. Valente tied up by Peyton Clutter, and on the arrow will go back to Chisholm. Chisholm by 3 as we tick down to 1:20 to play. Chisholm will take on Perry right here on Tuesday night as they get back to regular season action. Perry boys, a disappointing week capital tournament. Nice step around by Parker Warnock, and he scores and is fouled. Parker has scored 8 here in the second quarter. And a chance for 9. Third foul on Peyton Clutter. You look at Warnock, he's had a good tournament. You take a look at all tournament possibilities on this Chisholm team. Hunter Combs, Warnock. Free throw up and in. 6-point ball game, 36-30. 5 straight scored by the Longhorns. An answer on the other end, no good by Trice. Missed it point blank in front of the rim. Chisholm's got it back with 50 seconds to play in the first half. Near side to Warnock. Now between the rings now to Wickert. Float it near side to Daniels. Daniels top side, backs out the dribble now. 33 seconds to play in the first half. Far side to Parker Warnock. And the weave out high as the clock milks down. 25 seconds to play. $17 to play. Daniels holds. Now they'll set up something here for a final shot at the end of the first half. Cody Wickert to Daniels right side to Huston Lane. Skip pass right side. Driving baseline is Wickert. Shot no good. That's the end of the first half. Good ball game. Chisholm leads by 6 over Tecumseh. 36-30. We'll be right back. Halftime from the Wheat Capital Tournament on Squirtle.
Protect your network with the most advanced security features available. With CanOkla's managed network service, you can experience worry-free managed Wi-Fi with automatic security updates and protection for all devices on your network. Be the hero by preventing viruses, blocking malicious websites, and receive alerts when suspicious activity occurs. Pair this with CanOkla's high-speed internet for the ultimate internet experience. Call 800-CAN-OKLA today. CanOkla Networks is an equal opportunity provider, employer, and lender.
Farrer Construction Company has been installing gas pipeline in northwest Oklahoma since 1968. With their experience and competitive prices, they are ready to go to work for you. Farrer Construction Company wants to commend our Kingfisher County athletes, not only for their dedication and outstanding attitudes on the field, but off the field as well. Good luck in today's game from your friends at Farrer Construction in Dover. Planning an auction? Look no further than JKJ Real Estate and Auction Company to sell your real estate, farm machinery, vehicles, and equipment. Contact Keith James and Jerry Junkie in Enid, Lon Sturgeon in Mino, Doug Walker in Crescent, and Chad Grebb in Helena, or LD Rapp in Wakita. Let their hard-working and experienced staff conduct a successful auction for you. Since 1968, JKJ Auction and Real Estate has been helping you say sold at 1301 East Willow in Enid, 580-233-9800, and jkjauction.com. RV stands for recreational vehicle. Keep that in mind before your next excursion and let the folks at Arnold RV ensure that recreation does not turn into frustration. You'll find the best service in town from a trained staff that knows what to do with your home on the road. You'll also find a complete line of RV supplies. You'll soon realize that you'll want your first stop of your next trip to be at Arnold RV Parts and Service, 2525 Rock Island Boulevard in Enid, backing all of our area athletes. And please like them on Facebook. Halftime at Chisholm High School, our boys' third-place game. Chisholm leads Tecumseh 36-30 the way the first half played out. Chisholm jumped out to an early 11-0 lead, then led 15-5 and 20-8. But Tecumseh outscored Chisholm 9-1 to finish the first quarter, got back to within 4 at 21-17, and then in the second quarter tied the ball game up at 23. Chisholm had a bit of an answer, pushed the lead back out to 6 at 36-30, and that's where we are at halftime. The 6-point lead for the Longhorns. Scoring in the first half for Tecumseh, we're led by Brady Overstreet and Jose Lugo with 8 points apiece. Take it back, Jack Trice had 9. Jake Trice had 9 to lead the way. Overstreet and Lugo with 8 points. And Davion Mays with 4 and Zarek Harjo with 1. For Chisholm, led in the first half by Parker Warnock's 11 points. Hunter Combs and Cody Wickert with 8 points apiece. Heston Daniels with 7. And Luke Bellini with 2. Halftime score, Chisholm 36, Tecumseh 30. We'll take a break. You're watching the Wheat Capital Tournament from Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse at Chisholm High School on Squirtle, brought to you by Bank Central. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
At Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Are you struggling to find medical care for you, your family, or your employees? Are you looking for affordable, easy-to-access care? Look no further than Reliant Direct Primary Care. Our low-cost memberships include access to care for all your primary medical needs. Give us a call today and let us know how we can help you. 580-599-0272 or visit www.reliantdpc.com.
It's good for you, good for Oklahoma.
You want commitment from your bank, you want excellent service, and you want loyalty. Bank Central National Association strives every day to give you the banking experience you really want and enjoy. Their friendly staff is here to serve you and provide you with the best service around. Call them today at 580-234-3316 or visit them in Enid, Alva, Woodward, Anthony, Kansas, or Harper, Kansas. Thank you for choosing Bank Central National Association. Member FDIC.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
On the football field, it's important to be able to count on your teammates. Looking for a teammate you can bank on? You found one at the Bank of Kremlin. They'll offer you a wide variety of services, including loans, CDs, and always great customer service. They are the team that offers more at the Kremlin, North Enid, Goultry, and Drummond branches, and at 430 South Oakwood. The Bank of Kremlin, banking with people you know. Member FDIC. Eubank Haney Law Firm is proud to be a fan of high school sports. Andrew Eubank and Caleb Haney believe that clients deserve better. At the end of the day, that's how they measure true success. Their experience, confidence, and integrity ensures that your case will be handled in a reasonable, efficient manner, regardless of the legal situation you are facing. Get out of line and come to Eubank Haney Law Firm in Enid, Fairview, and Laverne. Call 580-234-4334 when winning is everything.
At First Bank & Trust, we stay true to our values of being neighborly, loyal, and confident. We know it takes a seasoned ag producer to understand and anticipate the needs of one. Our loan officers combine their years of experience on the farm with the expertise in financing land, livestock, farm equipment, and supplies. Call FBT today or visit our new website, fbt.bank, for more information. You watch your fields, and we'll watch your finances. First Bank & Trust Company, member FDIC.
Northwest Oklahoma is Croft Country, and there's no better way to get around it than a vehicle from Croft Chevrolet Buick GMC at 401 East Oklahoma in Alva. They've got the best trucks on the road or in the field. The Chevy Silverados and GMC Sierras. Customize yours with a hay bed, and it becomes the ultimate farmer's office. The 2020s are here, which means you'll find great deals as they move out the 2019 model, not to mention a great selection of pre-owned cars and trucks. Go to CroftChevrolet.com and find your next vehicle. It's always better in the country. Croft Country Chevrolet Buick GMC.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Enid Vision Center, located on West O&K Garriott Road, across from TJ Maxx in Enid, Oklahoma, is proud to serve the Garfield County community. Dr. Sproul is an Oklahoma native who practices the full scope of primary care optometry. Our team is here to care for all your vision needs. We handle everything from adult and children's eye exams to eye emergencies, treatment of eye diseases, and co-management of eye surgery such as LASIK. So give us a call at 580-297-7580. The Enid Vision Center team is excited to support all our local athletes.
The team of experienced and caring
Back at Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse at Chisholm High School, get ready for second half action in our boys' third place game. The Chisholm Longhorns on top of the Tecumseh Savages, 36 to 30. What's the scoreboard say? That's what it says. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst with you. Back to action. Tecumseh basketball. Try to crawl back within 6, and an empty trip to get us underway here in the third quarter.
Tough shot there by Overstreet, almost a little bit forced.
Now Overstreet, they're making him work for anything he gets in this one. You got to give a lot of credit to Chisholm defensively. Overstreet's not had the looks that he's had the first couple of days. In the lane, there's Parker Warnock. He's got 13. Push that lead back out to 8, 38 to 30. If Chisholm can open up the third quarter like they opened up the first quarter, they would love it. Bounce pass inside, kick ball. Had a chance to go downstairs and check out the hospitality room, and you got to give credit to your brother for bringing in the McAllisters for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Chick-fil-A was there as well. It's gone now.
Well, I know Matt appreciates Chisholm, so Chisholm's been very loyal to him as far as using him as a surgeon for taking care of them.
But I've
health-wise.
got to say, I'm going to thank him the most as a shot missed inside off the bottom of the rim by Davion Mays. The McAllister's iced tea that I can drink while I'm calling the game. It's like heaven. I brought me a big jug of water, haven't touched it yet. Another turnover. There's Davion Mays. That one crawls off as well. He's 0 for 2 from the field within 3 feet and closer underneath. Free throws are coming as Peyton Clutter is fouled. That was a nice look. Won't get the assist. the second foul on Heston Daniels. Peyton Clutter, a senior, yet to score this afternoon. He had 5 points on Thursday, was scoreless yesterday. Excuse me. One of those McAllister's potato chips down the wrong pipe. And Clutter now 4 for 5 from the free throw line this weekend as he makes the first, the second one coming. Looking forward to championships Saturday night. Clutter knocks down his second. 38-32, 6-point ball game and a steal off the inbounds. Lugo with the steal. And underneath, up and in. As Overstreet will score the assist. Give credit to Jake Trice for the assist. And Overstreet's in double figures with 10. And a timeout called. 38-34 the score. We'll take a break and be right back. It's the Wheat Capital Tournament on Squirtle.
The team of experienced and caring professionals at Garland Road Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is dedicated to providing you or your loved one with comprehensive, personalized, compassionate care. We offer short-term and long-term care and inpatient-outpatient rehabilitation services that can meet your specific needs. Visit our website at garlandroad.com to learn more about our compassionate care.
Our girls' championship game coming up between Kingfisher and Perry. Kingfisher trying to win the Wheat Capital for the first time since 2009. Perry last won it in 2007, so we're going to have some new blood taking home the hardware tonight. But here, boys' third place action. Chisholm leads Tecumseh 38-34. Chisholm basketball coming out of the timeout. Runner on the right baseline, crawls in as Hunter Combs gets the friendly roll. He's in double figures with 10. 40-34.
See the two girls coaches that are going to be coaching in the championship game both got their Sunday attire on. Coach Duncan's got a suit on, and I saw Garrett Spears with a shirt and tie. He may have a suit coat.
Shot off the window, no good, but the follow up and in for Heston Daniels. Heston Daniels has 9. 42-34. Inside, Davion Mays can't get it to go, and the rebound cleared by Hunter Combs. Interesting matchup in that girls' semifinal between Kingfisher and Garber yesterday. Garrett Spears, head coach at Kingfisher, playing his alma mater, Garber, and of course he was a student there when Jamie Davis was still the head basketball coach back when she got started. Shot off the window, no good by Parker Warnock, and he's done a heck of a job at Kingfisher. Daniels will foul Lugo.
Heard a little friendly banter in the hospitality room before that game took place.
Oh, did you? Well, it's funny because I always say it, and I didn't get a chance to call yesterday's Kingfisher ball game as Lugo will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, but one of my earliest broadcasting memories at Chisholm Trail Broadcasting, where I was when I first started my first year, I got a chance to follow Garber, and they won an area tournament championship on a last-second shot by Garrett Spears at the Expo Center to go to the state tournament.
It's head coach Dusty Torrey, right?
That's exactly right. I'll never forget that game-winning shot. That was really my first taste of what I call road to the gold ball madness.
That's pretty impressive. In spite of being coached by Dusty Torrey, Garrett turned out the way he did.
6-point ball game, 3 minutes in. 3 in the right corner was blocked. Get it back. 3 left side. Daniels off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Bellini gets on the floor. They keep it. Still loose. And Tecumseh comes up with it. Overstreet. Up and under and rolls off, no good. That would have been wild if it would have gone down. And a tie-up, and the arrow's going to give it back to Chisholm or keep it with Chisholm, but that was a crazy sequence the last 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah, Trice was there for the putback, and his own teammate blocked a shot. Did you see that?
Crazy.
Now we're back at that pace that Chisholm likes.
Yeah. 4:35 to play, third quarter. Heston Daniels topside, now between the rings, finding Cody Wickert. Pass left side intercepted by Lugo. Lugo back the other way, up and in. Jose Lugo's having a good ball game off the bench. He'd scored 2 points in each of the first 2 ball games. He now has 12 in this one. 42-38. Bellini's fouled underneath. He'll go to the line, fouled by Davion Mays. Luke Bellini's dad sitting over at the score table, running the clock.
I think his grandmother came over and said hello earlier on. She said she was a longtime teacher at Alva High School. I didn't realize that.
Luke Belince now 3 for 5 at the line, 3 for 6, but an offensive rebound, they'll reset. Great job by Hunter Combs going out and getting that one to give his team an extra shot here. 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bellini right baseline, skip it out high left to Heston Daniels. Deep three-pointer, no good. Here comes Tecumseh down 5. Right side, Lugo, bounce pass baseline. No look pass right to Bellini. 5 turnovers for Tecumseh. Chisholm will hold and spread the floor a little bit.
Ooh. Lucky there.
We saw Mays going for the steal. Warnock will shoot and score right side. Or Hunter Combs, excuse me. Hunter Combs has 12. 45-38. Three minutes and change remaining in the third quarter of this one. Winner gets that third place hardware. More importantly, their record looks better. They finished 2-1 in the tournament as opposed to 1-2. Lugo to the baseline. Runner with the right hand. Short off the rim, no good. Combs tried to save it, and he didn't. It'll stay on this end.
I know we mentioned this last night, but love watching Chisholm and seeing Coach Beckman on the sideline.
You betcha. Had a chance to say hi to him before the ball game. Free throw line jumper rattles out. Rebound to Luke Bellini. Down the floor, Heston Daniels. Left wing, he'll look back, say, okay, I'll take this. No good. Bellini's tip no good. Save in the baseline. And here comes Tecumseh. Now the reach-in foul on Daniels. That's his 4th.
That was a silly foul, too.
Really was. To pick up your 4th in that way at mid-court. And you look.
Coach Miller is not happy.
He looks up, goes, that's your 4th foul, son.
Yeah. I mean, your best player's fouling 30 feet from the basket on a play that.
I think he was going, why are you taking me out, Coach? And Coach Miller points to the scoreboard and says, I see a big 4 up there, and it's not your number. It is that 2, but it's 4 and 4. So Chisholm with the basketball up by 7. Three-pointer right side, Combs. Here come the Savages. Shovel underneath the Lugo. A lot of contact, but Lugo scores. Big game for Jose Lugo, the junior. 14 for him now. 6 here in the second half. 45-40, under 2 to play in the third. Bellini through the double team, nearly threw it away. It's saved far sideline by Lane. Skip pass right side.
Travel, good call.
It's going to be Combs with the travel. 9th Chisholm turnover. Minute and a half to play in the third. Tecumseh could get it back to within 1 possession if they could score right here. Lugo floats one right side. They tip it right back inside where it's intercepted by Combs. Into the half court. Holding it out high left near the timeline is Parker Warnock, now between the rings. Lane over near side to Combs. 54 ticks remaining, third quarter.
As many fouls and as kind of sloppy that
first half was.
There really hadn't been a ton of fouls, and like cleaner played third quarter.
4 total between the two teams here in the third. Down the lane, the runner with the left hand. Warnock can't get it to go. Leads to a run out the other way. Overstreet layup up and in. Brady Overstreet has 12. 45-42. Setting up for a good fourth quarter in our boys' third place game. 18 seconds remaining. Chisholm can hold for one. See if they can take more than a one possession lead into the final 8 minutes. Combs, corner.
We travel
3
again.
seconds and 2. Combs inside. Some contact, no whistle. That'll be the end of the third. Chisholm leads Tecumseh 45-42. Fourth quarter coming up. It's the boys' third place game with the Wheat Capital Tournament on Squirtle, presented by Bank Central.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes. Call Roll-Offs Inc. at 580-ROLL-OFF, a complete container service company for all your trash, demolition, cleanup, or scrap metal needs. We're a family-owned and operated company with offices in Stillwater, Perry, and Enid. Call Roll-Offs Inc. 580-ROLL-OFF.
Big Finish 2020 is on at Johnson's of Kingfisher. Hi, it's Jeff Johnson. Find a deal in December on remaining 2020 Ram 1500s at johnsonsofkingfisher.com. Like our new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs. Thinking of a new truck? Then you owe yourself to experience the best and unequaled ride and control that Ram has to offer during the Big Finish event. Deals in December? See them at Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. A dealership you'll find only in a place like Kingfisher. Same name,
same family,
since 1927.
Fourth quarter underway, and a quick basket underneath for Peyton Clutter. He's got 4, his first field goal. And it's a one-point game, 45-44, Chisholm by 1.
Well, that was a really easy basket, easy set that Tecumseh ran coming out of that quarter.
We've been tied one time in this game, back at 23 in the second quarter. That's after Chisholm jumped out early 11-0, so Tecumseh has never led. Warnock inside will go to the line. Trice will pick up his second foul. Warnock, 13 points this afternoon, 3 for 3 at the line, 7 for 11 at the line in the tournament. Second one coming. Crawls in. 46-44. Overstreet in the half court. Nice no-look pass inside. Another no-look pass, and free throws are coming as Trice is fouled. So Jake Trice, a couple of free throws here, can even this game up. Cody Wickert picks up his second. Trice, a senior. You look at this roster. Overstreet's a sophomore. Davion Mays, a junior. Clutter and Trice are seniors. Jay Mitchell, a junior. So, and no other seniors coming off the bench. So Lugo's only a junior. This team should be pretty good next year. 1 for 2 for Trice, 46-45. Got to get it across the timeline. And Chisholm will burn a timeout to keep the possession. We'll take it with him. 7:06 to play in the contest. Chisholm 46, Tecumseh 45. You're watching the Wheat Capital Tournament on Squirtle.
Protect your network with the most advanced security features available. With CanOkla's managed network service, you can experience worry-free managed Wi-Fi with automatic security updates and protection for all devices on your network. Be the hero by preventing viruses, blocking malicious websites, and receive alerts when suspicious activity occurs. Pair this with CanOkla's high-speed internet for the ultimate internet experience. Call 800-CAN-OKLA today.
CanOkla Networks is an equal opportunity provider, employer, and lender.
Tom Nelson with you, as well as Adam Dieselhorst and the Squirtle crew from Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse at Chisholm High School. Good ball game. Chisholm 46, Tecumseh 45. A little over 7 minutes to play. Trapping pressure in the backcourt. Chisholm tries to break it. Warnock jump pass across the timeline to Combs. Combs bounce pass right side to Daniels. Open three. They're daring him to take it. He will. And he misses. Offensive rebound underneath. Combs is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. They were saying, okay, Heston, you can take it. We're going to let you have it. And he thought about it, and he thought about it, and he thought about it. Hunter Combs will go to the line. He is 12 of 15 from the free throw line in the tournament. 2 of 2 today. Pretty good free throw shooter, at least this weekend. Has had a big tournament, 19 on Thursday, 18 yesterday, and he's got 12 in this one so far, make it 13.
If you're a fan of high school athletics and sports, obviously you want to tune in to watch our games, but if you can go to the Squirtle app, and there's about 11 or 12 different games going on right now with different area tournaments across the state.
2 for 2 for the senior. 48-45. Yeah, a lot of hardware being handed out on Squirtle today. Trice dumps it off to Mays. Mays had his shot blocked by Warnock. They'll keep the possession. Inside, Trice draws the foul and scores. Jake Trice has a chance to tie this one up at the free throw line.
Wow, that was a big shot.
Bellini picks up his second. So Trice the line. He makes the free throw. We're tied at 48. It'd be our second tie of the ball game. As we said just a few moments ago, that Tecumseh's never led. He misses the free throw.
Of course he did.
And a foul on Mays. Pressure in the backcourt for Tecumseh. They'll break it and had the Nomas for a moment, but they hold off and hand off to Heston Daniels. Skip pass right side. Combs has it. Hunter Combs dribbles out between the rings and gets it back to Daniels between the rings. Left side to Wickert. Wickert to Combs. Right side to Daniels. That high to Wickert. Under 6 to play, 48-47 Longhorns.
Good ball movement by Chisholm.
Oh, nice look inside to Warnock, and he's fouled. You're exactly right. Warnock flashed toward the basket, was open. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Parker Warnock.
It's great coaching by Coach Miller and Coach Beckman over there. I mean, it's tough nowadays to get kids to turn down shots, but man, if you'll just move the ball and be patient against the zone, you'll get an easy basket.
Jake Trice picked up his 4th foul, so he'll check in. He'll check out. We'll see Jay Mitchell again for the first time since early on when he went out after he got that technical for reacting a little too strongly to an offensive foul call against him. Free throw up and in, 1 of 2 for Warnock. (49-47) for the tie. Shot won't go, and the rebound picked up off the bounce by Combs, and ahead to Heston Daniels. Slow dribble into the half court. Daniels right side to Combs. Like that checkerboard pattern along the side piping on those uniforms for the Chisholm Longhorns. That light blue, baby blue checkerboard. Tie up, and the arrow keeps it on that end.
It's a little bit of Tennessee Volunteers,
exactly
Kentucky
right.
Wildcats type. They kind of do the checkerboard stuff, right?
Kentucky's blue would be a little darker, but yes. Wickert against Jay Mitchell. Shot is no good, but the offensive rebound and a foul on the follow. Peyton Clutter just picked up his 4th foul. Luke Bellini to the line. Luke today is 3 for 6 the stripe. Get a good look at the Chisholm student section pounding the mat behind the basket. Two for two. Two-possession lead, 51-47, 5 to play. Cross-court pass is stolen away. Heston Daniels got a hand on it, tipped it over to Bellini. It's loose again. Goes out of bounds, last touched by Tecumseh. Once again, Tecumseh has never led this game. We've had one tie, but they've just hung in there, just trailing right now by 4. Daniels left wing. Davion Mays comes out to contest. Mays will get the steal. He'll tip it away over to Overstreet. Overstreet pulls up for 3. And he missed it. The rebound to Wickert. Daniels into the half court. Daniels through traffic. Now he's trapped in the sideline, and Coach Miller wants to call a timeout. 4:22 to play in the ball game. 51-47 Chisholm. It is the Weed Capital Tournament on Squirtle, presented by Bank Central.
Farrer Construction Company has been installing gas pipeline in northwest Oklahoma since 1968. With their experience and competitive prices, they are ready to go to work for you. Farrer Construction Company wants to commend our Kingfisher County athletes, not only for their dedication and outstanding attitudes on the field, but off the field as well. Good luck in today's game from your friends at Farrer Construction in Dover. Planning an auction? Look no further than JKJ Real Estate and Auction Company to sell your real estate, farm machinery, vehicles, and equipment. Contact Keith James and Jerry Junkie in Enid, Lon Sturgeon in Mino, Doug Walker in Crescent, and Chad Grebb in Helena, or LD Rapp in Wakita. Let their hard-working and experienced staff conduct a successful auction for you. Since 1968, JKJ Auction and Real Estate has been helping you say sold at 1301 East Willow in Enid, 580-233-9800, and jkjauction.com.
Well, the Perry fans are coming in across the way. You can see the Maroon fans up there behind the Chisholm bench to our right, your right, and my right. As you look at it on camera, as the Perry Lady Maroons will play for the championship against Kingfisher. Kingfisher fans will be sitting on this side with us tonight. Everybody socially distancing like you're supposed to. 3 in the corner. Warnock can't get it to go. 2-on-1 back the other way. Ahead to Davion Mays and Bellini. Good hustle for Luke Bellini to get back and poke it away.
Kept him from getting an easy bucket in transition.
Mitchell, the baseline right, throw in. Boy, Peyton Clutter wide open. Back to Mitchell. There's an offensive foul. You just can't do that. You can throw your weight around, but you've got to be judicious about it.
Yeah, I mean, every time he turns and drops his shoulder, they're going to call a charge. The defender has equal right to that spot as the offensive player.
It's 4 fouls on Jay Mitchell. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Chisholm with the basketball, leading 51-47. Daniels plays catch left side with Hunter Combs. Left elbow to Warnock. Right side, Daniels for 3. It's no good. Ball out of bounds. Dakota Martin blew the whistle, said it was out of bounds right before Cody Wickert saved it inbounds off of a Savage underneath there as he saved it off of Peyton Clutter, but the ball already out of bounds by that time. Here comes Overstreet into the half court. Away from the ball. Wickert just got knocked to the floor. And I believe, Jake Trice just fouled out on that foul. And I'll be honest with you, I was looking at this end for the basketball, did not see what happened. But it's the 5th foul on Trice. He'll foul out with 12 points.
We'll be able to watch on a replay down here, Tom.
Although I bet that they won't get that other end of the floor. So Trice fouls out. Amos Galloway back into the contest. right there.
Yep.
Just got to look at it. Of course, you can't see the replay. We got to look at it, and it was a foul.
We got some serious technology over here at Squirtle.
Heston Daniels. Bounce pass stolen away. Back the other way we go. Overstreet up and in.
Good save.
Warnock was all over him, but Overstreet able to finish. Brady has 14 points. 51-49. And a steal for the tie. Mays up and no good. He missed a shot. Warnock with the rebound. Outlet to Hunter Combs. Combs. Wild shot off the side of the backboard. You got to wait for your teammates. Down the floor to Mays, and Mays dribbles the ball off his toe out of bounds. How about that sequence? That was not scintillating basketball.
I think that it's a situation you see a lot here is Tecumseh's had a lot of opportunities to tie this game, and it's almost like anytime they do, they just are so nervous. You know, I mean, they should be playing with less pressure at the moment, not having led the whole game.
Ahead to Daniels. Right side, Combs has it.
See the Kingfisher faithful starting to funnel in, too. Getting a little bit of a decent crowd, I would say. Like how everybody's spaced out.
Exactly right. Social distancing is the key. Once you get sat down, they'll let you take your mask off. All right, Chisholm by a deuce. With 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play, buckle up, here we go. Daniels out high. He's trapped, steps through it, gets it away to Warnock. Warnock is double teamed, ball poked away, right into the hands, but a travel on Wickert. The ball was poked into his hands, but then he shuffled the puppies. And with 2 minutes to play, Tecumseh has the ball down 2.
See if they can get the lid off the rim here.
Holding right side, Jose Lugo has had a good ball game tonight. Long 2 for Lugo for the tie. No good. Rebound to Luke Belletti. Chisholm has it back. 1:42 to play. Heston Daniels motoring through traffic. Leaves it out high right to Hunter Combs. Now to Daniels. Daniels picks up the dribble. You can hear Corey Miller saying, just take care of the basketball. Take care of it. 1:25 to play.
Pretty sure I just saw Garrett Spears in a suit.
It's a big night.
It is. It is.
Daniels cutting down the baseline is Wickert. Shot up and in. How about Cody Wickert in double figures with 10? That's a huge trip down the floor and a finish for Chisholm. They're up 53-49. Now on the other end, bodies hit the floor. Free throws are coming. Actually, no, let's see. Was it on the floor or was it before the shot? I didn't see it as I was looking back the other way. It's only team foul number 5. Say Lugo, it looks like, will go to the free throw line as he's trying to shake the cobwebs out. Lugo for 2 at the line. He's 3 for 4 at the free throw line. And the foul was the 3rd on Warnock. Jose Lugo, a couple of big free throws right here. Needs them both. First one rattles out. Oh for 2. Big free throws, empty trip for Tecumseh when they didn't need one. Now they need a turnover, they get it. Stolen away, left side, Lugo for 3. In and out.
Goodness.
No good. Offensive rebound. Lugo in the lane scores. Jose Lugo. Third time is the charm for the junior. 53-51. Timeout. 47 seconds to play. Let us take a break. You're watching the boys' third place game with the Wheat Capital Tournament on Squirtle.
RV stands for recreational vehicle. Keep that in mind before your next excursion and let the folks at Arnold RV ensure that recreation does not turn into frustration. You'll find the best service in town from a trained staff that knows what to do with your home on the road. You'll also find a complete line of RV supplies. You'll soon realize that you'll want your first stop of your next trip to be at Arnold RV Parts and Service, 2525 Rock Island Boulevard in Enid, backing all of our area athletes. And please like them on Facebook.
53-51 Chisholm in the last couple of minutes of this ball game. It's been a good one so far. Actually, the last 45 seconds of this ball game, 47 to be exact. For Chisholm, led today by Hunter Combs, has 14 points. Parker Warnock has 15. The Savages being paced by Jose Lugo off the bench with 16. Brady Overstreet with 14. Jake Trice fouled out. He had 12. So 53-51. It'll be Chisholm basketball coming out of the timeout. It gives the chance for Brian Edwards to set up his full court pressure here as they look for a steal and a chance to tie this one up. Possibly take a lead with a three. Inbound near side to Hunter Combs.
Oh.
Combs is trapped in the sideline. Bad place to be. He's able to get it out of there to Heston Daniels into the half court. 38 seconds to play. Daniels is fouled by Davion Mays, and that'll be the 10th team foul, so double bonus time. 2 free throws are coming. Mays will pick up his third. Heston Daniels, 2 for 4 at the free throw line this afternoon. He has 9 points. He makes 2. It's a 2-possession lead. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Because I guess that was the 9th team foul right there. I was one ahead of myself.
We get a timeout here for Tecumseh.
25 seconds to play. They're going to play on. Right side, Jose Lugo. Out high, left corner. There's Overstreet. Lost the basketball out of bounds. Back to Chisholm. With 18 seconds to play. Now you'll get that timeout. Brian Edwards called the timeout. Tecumseh wants to talk about it. 18 seconds to play. 53-51 Chisholm. You are watching the Wheat Capital Tournament on Squirtle. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off. Tecumseh looking for their 3rd win this season. They'll be at Jones on Tuesday after today's ball game. Their other win before their win over Perry on Thursday was to Perkins Tryon. They beat Perkins Tryon 55-49. And ahead to Combs, and Combs is fouled, and free throws are coming. Combs got ahead of the defender Lugo, and Jose Lugo will pick up his 3rd. Hunter Combs at the line is 4 for 4. And he makes. This next one is the biggest free throw of the ball game. 15 seconds to play. Can make it a 2-possession lead. Got it. Combs 4 for 4 from the free throw line in the 4th corner. 55-51, 3 in the corner by Overstreet is no good. Offensive rebound, they'll reset 7 seconds and 6. Lugo, step back 3 in the corner. It is no good. The rebound to Belletti, and that's going to do it. Chisholm will get 3rd place. 55-51. The Longhorns a winner. They're now 6-3. Tecumseh will fall to 2-7. And Chisholm will play Perry right here on Tuesday night. Tecumseh will go on the road to Jones on Tuesday. We'll go ahead and keep it right here as Joey Reinert will get a chance to hand out the hardware to his kids, the home team, the Chisholm Longhorns. And then we will take a break and come back and wrap this one up before we set the scene for championships Saturday night at the Wheat Capital Tournament. Brady Overstreet makes the all-tournament team from Tecumseh. Parker Warnock will make it for Chisholm. And also Hunter Combs. So congratulations to all. We'll take a break. Chisholm a winner, 55-51. You're watching the Wheat Capital Tournament on Squirtle.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Are you struggling to find medical care for you, your family, or your employees? Are you looking for affordable, easy-to-access care? Look no further than Reliant Direct Primary Care. Our low-cost memberships include access to care for all your primary medical needs. Give us a call today and let us know how we can help you. 580-599-0272 or visit www.reliantdpc.com.
It's good for you, good for Oklahoma.
Chisholm a winner in our boys' third place game, 55-51 over Tecumseh. Scoring in the contest for the Savages, they were led by Jose Lugo off the bench with 16 points. Brady Overstreet added 14. Jake Trice had 12 before fouling out with 3.5 minutes to play. Davion Mays with 4, Peyton Clutter with 4, and Zarek Harjo with 1 point in the ball game. For Chisholm, they were led by Hunter Combs with 16, Parker Warnock had 15, Cody Wickert with 10, Heston Daniels had 9, and Luke Belini with 5. Chisholm with the win, now 6-3. Tecumseh falls to 2-7. Tecumseh at Jones on Tuesday. Chisholm will host Perry right here at Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse. Also on Tuesday. Time for championship action. How about we hand out the big hardware? Girls action next. It is Perry and Kingfisher, followed by the boys championship game, Kingfisher and the OKC Knights. It's all coming up next on Squirtle, brought to you by Bank Central.